So the volume of this one is going to be the volume of the prism at the bottom times added to the volume of the pyramid at the top. So let's think about the two formulas. The volume of the top is a pyramid. That's 1/3 the base area times the height. So I need to figure out the base area of the pyramid at the top. Well, this is 12 and this is 12. So base area is pretty easy. So it's 1/3 of 12 times 12. The height of this, though, we don't know, so we're going to use Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. It's 6 from the edge to the center of that pyramid because it's 1/2 of that 12. Then use Pythagorean theorem on this, and we figure out that 6 squared plus the height of that prism, because that's what we're after for the volume formula again, is h squared, and that equals 8 squared. So this is now 36 plus h squared equals 64. And h squared equals 28. So h equals 2 square roots of 7. So we'll go and put that over here. So the volume of this is 1/3 of 144 times 2 square roots of 7. So 144 times 2 divided by 3 is going to be 96 square roots of 7. The volume of the prism is the area of the base, which is 144, times the height, 16. So this is 2,304. And again, these are cubic feet. Sorry, cubic centimeters. So this equals, the total volume equals 2,304 centimeters cubed plus 96 square roots of 7 centimeters cubed. All right, the last one, the volume of this cone. The volume of the cone is going to equal 1/3 pi r cubed. Sorry, gotta get rid of this stuff. So 1/3 pi r squared h. So for this one, to get the volume of that pyramid, or sorry, of the cone, you need to know the radius, which is 15. So 1/3 pi times the radius squared times the height. And the height is the thing we don't know, but we do know the volume is 600 pi. So now we're going to go ahead and multiply this both sides out, simplify them. 600 pi, pretty simplified, but this simplifies to 75 pi times h, because 225 divided by 3 is 75. So you divide both sides by 75 and by pi. Divide by 75, you end up with 8 equals h. So the height is 8. So we've got the height figured out. The lateral surface area, we're just going to use Pythagorean theorem on this. So if I take this h now and put it up here, what I did was I said, okay, this is a Pythagorean triple, or you can use Pythagorean theorem and you can find the slant height of that. Then the lateral area is just pi RL, because we want the surface area again. That's the lateral area. The lateral area is pi times 15 times 17, because again we're using the radius of that circle. So you end up with 255 pi centimeters squared. So we're back to the squares again. And then S equals 480 pi centimeters squared. is the total surface area because you're taking the lateral surface area and we're adding to that pi r squared, which is the area of the base. And you end up with 480 pi centimeters. The last slide on here has a summary of everything we've talked about in section 11.3. I do need to correct one thing that I said earlier up here. One of these. This is cubic feet. So make sure you notice that. Always go back and check your units. So I'll go back and check that I did inches cubed, centimeters cubed, especially after doing the surface area module. Okay, so the volume of the solids, here they all are. Volume equals base times height for all of those until you get to the pyramid and the cone. Then you put a 1/3 in front. Have a great day.